Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Noobsie. We have a speed build video today, and I know it's been a little while since I've done one. I mean, honestly, it's been a little while since I've done a lot of things on the channel, but you know, I am really gonna try and get at least one video up per week. So the week's not over yet. I still got until tomorrow because today is currently Saturday and July 4th. So I apologize if you hear any massive fireworks going off in the background. Unfortunately, this is like the best time for me to be able to do the voiceover. So yeah, and they're probably gonna scare the crap out of me, so you probably get to hear me, you know, jump, I guess, so to speak. So anyways, we have a fairly decent sized suburban home. Is actually called simply Suburban. I built it on a 40 by 30 lot, and I want to say I built it in Willow Creek. It might have been Newcrest though, but I'm really feeling like it was Willow Creek. I don't know, because I built this like back towards the end of March. So yeah, I've been holding on to this for a minute. So yeah, anyways, like I said, it's a decent sized home. I mean, it's 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and it is 214,127 simoleons to purchase the house. You know, some of you were probably thinking, oh my god, how am I supposed to afford that? Well, there's a lovely thing called a money cheat that you can use, and you can purchase any house you want. So to do that, all you need to do is hit Shft Ctrl C and then type in testingcheatstrue on, and then hit enter, and then you're going to type in money space and the amount of money that you want your sim to have specifically. So like, say you want them to have like, I don't know, 600,000, so you're going to type in 600,000, and then hit enter, and then there you go. And then once you're done purchasing the house, if you don't want your sim to have all of that excess money, you can type the cheat in again, and you can type in a different amount of money, and say you want them to, you know, try to afford the house on, say, like, I don't know, 20,000 simoleons, because that's, you know, that's starter money. Then all you have to do is type in money and put in 20,000, and it'll change the amount of money that they have to be that. So for anybody that didn't know, because, you know, some of us are still, you know, new to Sims. I mean, I'm not, but you know, I know we've got some new players out there that may not know about the money cheat, so there you go. But yeah, so anyways, like I said, pretty much just your average suburban. Wasn't really anything too specific that I did with this house. I'm trying to think, 'cause like I said, it's been a minute since I built it. I mean, gosh, that was like 3 months ago. I feel really bad that I've been holding on to this speed build for 3 months, and I'm just now getting the voiceover done for it. But hey, you know, it happens. Because I discovered that when I was trying to do the editing in DaVinci Resolve, which, by the way, love their free version of editing, so if you're looking for editing software, I definitely recommend it. I just need to figure out how to speed up the clips so that it's like this. Like, I use DaVinci for when I'm doing like my mod reviews or something like that, or my LPs, but for whatever reason I can't figure out how to get the clips sped up on there like I can in Shotcut. So, which is another free editing program if anybody's needing anything like that. Shotcut's quite a bit simpler. There's not a ton of things to it. But if you're looking for something with more options, definitely DaVinci Resolve 16 is what you're gonna want. And if you decide you want to buy their software for the full suite, it's like It's a bit pricey. It's like $300 and something, I believe, but it's a one-time deal. You pay that money once. There's no monthly fees, no nothing. Not like Adobe. So yeah, which sucks because I love Adobe, but yeah, I can't afford that. So DaVinci is the way to go. So yeah, so okay, now that I'm done plugging my editing software, promise I'm not getting paid to do that. I didn't really want this to turn into that. So, but yeah, like I said, lovely little speed build here. This actually ended up being a little bit longer than what I thought it was going to be, but it's been so long since I've edited a speed build. I was struggling as far as like where to cut and how much of what I wanted to show. Because me personally, I love landscaping, so I feel like I tend to show a little more of that than what I probably need to. But I was pretty good this time. I cut quite a bit of it out. Also, the beginning part of the build, you know, when I'm just starting out the build, just starting to do the shell itself, like I struggle to figure out, okay, how much of this do I really need to show, you know? Especially with like roofing, because that takes me a minute sometimes, depending on the complexity of the build. But, you know, I figure we all struggle with roofing, so if you see me struggling in roofing, at least you'll know my pain. So I figure I can at least share that with you. So yeah, I have to say, I am absolutely loving the landscaping that I did on this house. Like, it's been a while since I've actually looked at it. And I know a lot of people were really disappointed with that hot tub that we got for the anniversary event for Sims, but honestly, the color swatches on it, there's a couple that aren't bad. I mean, yes, I know it's not the heart-shaped hot tub that people were hoping for, I'm sure, but I mean, it's still a cute hot tub, so I still like it personally, and I still do use it on occasion. But yeah, so looks like we are moving on to the interior of the build, and I didn't do anything too terribly modern. Actually, I don't think I really did anything modern in here. It was just pretty standard family home. I did go a little bit darker with some of the colors just for something different, and I did use some paintings off of the gallery that, if I remember right, they were by Tia33. So if you are looking for someone that has paintings that you can use in your builds that will not count as CC, she has some really wonderful stuff. And I think I may have used another artist as well, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But if you go to check out my build on the gallery, you'll find their name linked in the description box, because as one thing I make sure I do is credit the person that actually did them. So, because I mean, that's just really crappy to use somebody's creations like that and then not credit them. I mean, honestly, why would you do that? That's just stupid, and it's so not fair to them. So anyways, like I said, I'm pretty sure it was just Tia33, but there may have been one other, because I remember going back and forth on some of the paintings that I had. So but yeah, and it looks like, let's see, the living room, I think I did just, you know, pretty standard stuff. I don't want to say old-fashioned looking, but I mean, in a way it kind of reminds me a little bit of like a grandma furniture, you know? Not that there's anything wrong with that, because I do like to use that sort of thing for my suburban homes usually, but that's just what it makes me think of, is like an older person's living room, even though I had no intent of having an older person living in the house. But you know, maybe that's something that you plan on doing, and that's perfectly fine. So, and besides, if you don't like it, you guys can always swap out the furniture for something that works better for you. So that's the nice thing about getting builds off the gallery, is you can do whatever you want to them once they're in your hands. Because I'm sure not everybody loves my decorating skills and my color choices and whatnot. So I mean, I may like it, but you may not. So, but here we are. So I did something a little different with this build. I used shelving to kind of make like, I guess like windowsills sort of on the windows. I'm not sure why. I just figured it'd be something I would try just to see how it would work out, and to see if I liked it or not. And for the most part, I was pretty happy with the way it turned out. I always struggle to use that overhead thing. I love it, but like it goes through the counter or the cabinets, and it drives me crazy. So I can't remember if I put the shelving underneath that window or not. I think that's like one of the more modern things that I did use in the build was the windows from the Moschino stuff pack. And this kitchen definitely got bigger than what I thought I was going to make, but I mean, you guys know when I have a big house, I generally tend to make the kitchens fairly large, so because I like large kitchens, and I really wish I had a large kitchen in real life. That'd be fantastic, but and I put a little work area, study area there in the kitchen as well. Little coffee pot right there, for your sim that might be doing some late night work, or, your teen sims might be doing some late night studying or whatever, or college sim, and, they need a little pick me up, and that way they don't have to go far and they can keep the pot running right next to them. So, because, having a heart attack from too much caffeine in sims, like, is totally not a thing, right? Like, that doesn't happen. Okay, yeah, that's a lie, but because we all know that is definitely something that can totally happen. So, but I can't really think of any issues that I had with the build. Everything went pretty smoothly. I don't think there was anything that I was concerned with. Pretty sure I play tested. Again, build is old, I don't remember for sure. So I do know there is no CC that was used in it, so yay for that. Which was difficult, but I managed somehow, barely, but I did. So tonight is definitely a first night for something, a little milestone tonight. My youngest is actually having her very first sleepover, and she's staying over at my brother-in-law's with all of her cousins and everything, and she's super excited because they're doing fireworks over there and everything, and I don't know if she's going to make it through the night. I'm hoping that she's going to, but it's hard telling for the first time, so we'll see if I get a phone call in the middle of the night and saying that, oh, we're gonna have to bring her home because she got scared, but hopefully she'll be all right. I mean, she's not gonna be sleeping by herself, so I think she should be fine. So, but with all the fireworks going on and everything, it's gonna be interesting. So, but yeah, it's first milestone for that, and mommy's feeling a little something about it. I'm not sure what yet, but because I don't even know what to say about it. I don't know if I was really ready for it, because I mean, she's not super close, but because it's roughly a 45-minute drive away, but I mean, which isn't terrible, and it's not like she's staying with friends that we don't know or anything. She's gonna be with family, so it's fine. Everything's fine. And like I said, I know she's gonna have so much fun, and I'm really glad that my mother-in-law called and said, hey, let me come get the kid and have her come have some fun with some fireworks. So, because my husband has to work in the morning, unfortunately, he has to go in at or he has to be up at 2:45 in the morning. So that meant no firework fun for us tonight. So, but hopefully we'll be able to do some sparklers or whatever on Monday. That's the game plan anyways. So, and of course didn't tell the kid that because we don't want her to get too excited and then, be like, well, yeah. So, because it all depends on how tired he is after he gets off work on Monday. So, but I mean, sparklers aren't a big deal though, so we'll probably do it, because I like sparklers, I'm not gonna lie, so they're fun. A little bit. So I was just worried about like sparks coming off of them, and she's gonna be 7 in like 6 days, so she can handle it, but it still makes me a little bit nervous. But you gotta let them do the things, so you can't keep them from doing them forever, unfortunately. So, which is sad, because I know we try sometimes, but gotta let them do their thing. And she is definitely all about let me do my thing. So, anyways, you guys, we are at the end of the build. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please feel free to hit the like button and give it that big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed it for more videos. I do speed builds, mod reviews, and occasionally some let's plays, so yeah, so I hope you all are doing well and staying safe and staying home to keep yourself safe, and have a fantastic weekend if you're celebrating, and if you're not, have a fantastic weekend anyway. So until next time, you guys, see ya.